Hello, and welcome back to English Fluency Room.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy to have you with us today.
I am Emma.
And I'm Jack. We make videos to help you speak English every day. Yes, and please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot.
Jack, I have a quick question for you.
Sure, Emma. What's your question?
Did you get my message this morning?
Yes, I did. I actually got it when I woke up. It was the first thing I saw on my phone.
Oh, interesting. Jack, did you notice something about our conversation just now?
What do you mean, Emma?
We used a very common word without even thinking about it.
Ah, I know. The word is get, right?
Yes, exactly. The word get. We use it so much in everyday English.
That's true. We say get a message, get home, get tired, get better.
And the funny thing is, we don't even realize how often we use this word.
Yes, it just comes naturally when we speak.
So today, we're talking about one small word. It has only 3 letters, G-E-T.
But even though it's small, we use it every single day.
Everywhere. You get messages, you get tired, you get home, and sometimes you get confused.
And sometimes you get it, and sometimes you don't get it.
That's right. The word get is simple, very natural, and very common in everyday English.
So don't worry, we'll go slowly and use real-life examples.
Step by step, we'll help you understand and use the word get with confidence.
Great. Let's start learning how to use get in real everyday English.
Jack, I hear the word get everywhere, but what does it really mean?
That's a great question, Emma. And don't worry, it's actually very simple.
Really?
Yes, at a basic level, get usually has 3 main meanings.
3 meanings?
Yes, get can mean receive, have, or become.
Receive, have, or become. That sounds easy to remember.
Exactly. Let's look at the first meaning, receive.
Okay, can you give an example?
Sure. At New Year, you can say, I get a lot of messages.
Oh, yes, I get many New Year messages from my friends.
Same here. My phone keeps buzzing all day.
And this sounds very natural in English.
Yes, we usually don't say, I receive many messages in daily conversation.
That sounds too formal.
Right. We normally say, I get messages.
So get already sounds more real and more everyday.
Exactly. Now let's look at the second meaning, have.
Okay, how do we use get to mean have?
For example, you can say, I get more free time this year.
Or, I get a fresh start in 2026.
Yes, that's a great example.
I like that phrase. A fresh start sounds very positive.
It really does.
And what about the third meaning of get?
The third meaning is become, and this one is very common.
Oh, like feelings and changes?
Exactly. You can say, I get tired after the holidays.
Or, I get motivated at the start of the new year.
Perfect examples, Emma.
I hear those sentences a lot in January.
Yes, because English speakers love using get to talk about feelings and changes.
So get is not a scary word at all.
Not at all. It's just how people really speak every day.
If you want to sound natural in English, get is a word you should practice.
Absolutely. Now that we know get can mean receive, have, or become, let's slow down and look at each meaning more carefully.
And let's start with the most common one.
Yes, the first meaning, receive.
Yes, Jack, this part is actually very easy. Here, get means become. You change into a new state.
Okay, become. That already sounds much simpler.
For example, you can say, I get tired after work. It means you become tired.
Oh, yes, I get tired too, especially in the evening after a long day.
Exactly. You can also say, I get cold at night, or I get hungry before dinner.
That's very normal. I get cold when I sit near the window, and I get hungry very fast.
Right. We also use get a lot with feelings. For example, I get happy when I see my friends.
That's nice. I get happy when I hear good news.
And sometimes the feeling is not happy. You can say, I get angry when I'm tired.
That's very real. I get angry too when I don't get enough sleep.
Same here. At the start of a new year, many people say, I get motivated or I get excited about new plans.
Yes, especially in 2026, people talk a lot about fresh starts and new energy.
Exactly. So when something changes your body, your feelings, or your mood, we use the word get.
So get plus a feeling means you become that feeling. That's very simple.
Yes, no grammar stress, just real-life English.
I like that.
Now, let's talk about another very common use of get. This one is about moving from one place to another, or arriving somewhere.
Oh, I like this one. It's very real, like when you finally get home after a long day.
Exactly. For example, you can ask, what time do you get home?
Let me think. I get home around 6, but sometimes traffic makes me late and I get frustrated.
Yes, everyone gets frustrated in traffic. You can also say, I get to work at 9, or I get to school just in time.
That's true. I get to the office and sometimes I feel like, wow, I just made it.
See? Using get sounds much more natural than using arrive in daily conversation.
Yes, nobody really says I arrive home at 6. That sounds very stiff.
Right. Get sounds friendly, casual, and very everyday.
And we can use it for any place.
Yes, you can say, I get to the park, I get to the party, or I get there before everyone else.
I like that one. I try to get there first so I can choose the best seat.
Exactly. So here's a tip for learners. When you talk about reaching a place, just use get.
That's easy to remember.
You can also add time, like I usually get home around 7, or I get to work at 8:30.
Got it. Get means arrive, and it sounds natural and friendly.
Perfect. Now let's talk about another very common meaning of get. This one means understand.
Oh, I like this one. I use it a lot when something finally makes sense.
Exactly. You can say, I get it, when you understand something.
Yes, yesterday I was following a difficult recipe, and suddenly I said, oh, I get it now.
That's a perfect example. You can also ask someone, do you get it?
Yes, when I explain a game to my friend, I ask, do you get it?
And sometimes they say yes, and sometimes they say no.
That's very real.
Here's a tip for beginners. When you understand something, just say, I get it.
It sounds much more relaxed than saying I understand.
Yes, get sounds casual and friendly.
I like saying I get it now. It sounds natural.
You can also use it to show empathy. You can say, I get why you're happy, or I get why that's frustrating.
Oh, I like that. It shows you understand someone's feelings.
Exactly. That's the power of get. It's short, friendly, and very natural English.
I get it, and I think learners will get it too if they practice like this.
Great. Now let's look at some very common phrases with get. You hear these all the time.
I like learning phrases I can hear in real life.
First, get up. That means wake up and leave your bed. For example, I get up at 7 every morning.
Yes, and on weekends, I get up late.
Next is get back. That means return. For example, I get back home around 6.
When I get back from work, I usually sit on the sofa and relax.
Next, get ready. That means prepare. For example, I need to get ready for the party.
Yes, like getting ready for New Year's Eve.
And finally, get better. That means improve or feel well again.
Yes, if someone is sick, you can say, I hope you get better soon.
Or when you're learning English, you can say, I get better every day.
I think I'm starting to get it now.
Great. Now let's use these phrases in a short conversation and see how they work in real life.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's go, Jack. Did you get up early today?
Oh, barely. I got up late and rushed to work this morning.
Oh no, I know that feeling. Did you get ready in time?
Yes, I got ready very fast, but I forgot my keys.
Oh no, did you get them back?
Yes, I did. I got them back after a small panic.
See, using get makes the story sound very natural and casual.
Yes, it sounds just like real-life English.
Now that we've learned many ways to use get, let's talk about some common mistakes.
Oh, yes, please. I really want to avoid silly mistakes.
First tip. When you talk about the past, you usually say got, not get.
So instead of saying, I get a message yesterday, I should say, I got a message yesterday.
Exactly. That's a very common mistake for beginners.
So when I understand something later, I can say, I got it.
Yes, perfect. You can also say, I got your text or I got your gift.
That sounds right and very natural.
Second tip, don't overuse get in formal writing.
Yes, writing an essay and using get again and again would sound strange.
Exactly. Get is great for conversation, but in formal writing, you can use other words.
Like receive, become, or arrive.
Yes, so remember, casual English, get. Formal English, maybe another word.
Got it. That makes sense.
Third tip, pay attention to fixed phrases. Some phrases with get cannot be changed.
Oh, yes. I once said, I get along my homework, and that was wrong.
Yes, the correct sentence is, I get my homework done, or I do my homework.
Small change, but a big difference.
Exactly. Learning get can be tricky, but it's also fun.
Yes, because it's used everywhere.
Last tip. Context is very important.
Context. You mean the situation?
Yes, get can mean receive, become, arrive, or understand.
So I need to think about the situation to choose the right meaning.
Exactly.
Okay, past tense is got. Use get for conversation and remember fixed phrases.
Perfect. If you remember these tips, your English will sound natural and real.
Great. I feel more confident already.
Now let's review some common get phrases one more time.
Yes, I love reviewing. One word has many meanings, so practice is important.
First phrase, get up. This means wake up or leave your bed.
For example, I get up at 7 every day, or I don't want to get up on weekends.
Very natural. Next phrase, get back. This means return.
I can say I get back home at 6, or I get back from vacation tomorrow.
Perfect. Next phrase, get ready. This means prepare.
Like I need to get ready for school, or I get ready for a party.
Yes, very good. Next phrase, get better. This means improve or feel well again.
I can say, I hope you get better soon, or I'm getting better at English every day.
Excellent. And the last phrase, get along. This means have a good relationship.
For example, I get along with my classmates, or do you get along with your coworkers?
Yes, very natural English.
I get along with my family, but sometimes my little brother drives me crazy.
That happens in every family.
True.
So remember, everyone, practice these phrases in real situations.
And little by little, you'll get very comfortable with the word get.
Exactly. Keep practicing and your English will keep getting better.
Thanks for learning with us today.
Got it. One word, many meanings, and so many ways to use it.
Exactly. Keep practicing, and soon you'll get it perfectly.
Now it's your turn. We've learned many ways to use the word get, and we want you to join us.
Yes, this part is fun. It feels like we're just chatting with friends.
Let's ask you a few simple and fun questions.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
First question, what do you get in the morning?
For example, I get coffee and a little quiet time before my day starts.
That's nice. I get breakfast and I get happy music on my phone.
That sounds like a great morning.
Now it's your turn. Please write your answer in the comments.
Don't be shy. We really want to hear from you.
Tell us, what do you get in the morning?
Use the word get in your answer and see how natural it feels.
There is no pressure. Just practice and enjoy learning English.
Yes, have fun with it. Get going and give it a try.
Jack, we covered many ways to use the word get today.
Yes, and it's really not as difficult as it looks.
You don't need to remember everything at once.
Just take it step by step and you'll get it naturally.
The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll feel.
Even a little practice every day can make a big difference.
And remember, it's okay to make mistakes.
Yes, mistakes are how you get better.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like and share this video. Keep practicing and use English in your daily life.
Get out there, use get, and enjoy learning English every day.
That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Keep smiling and keep getting better.
Bye, everyone. See you soon.